Welcome to my last video of my South America trip. This is basically my last day in South America. Right now I'm in a hotel in Lima and I'm gonna fly back tomorrow in the evening with 2 layovers before I reach back Germany. My last week I spent in Huaraz, which is a beautiful city. Well, the city is not beautiful, but the nature around it is very beautiful in the Andes. It's about an 8 to 10 hour bus ride from Lima, and is the capital of the region of Ancash, which is a region here in Peru. And what's so special there is that they have the natural reserve of the highest mountain in Peru, right there, which is exactly 6,768 meters high, so very high. The city is at around 3,000 meters of altitude, so similar to Cusco. And the special thing there is that you can do a lot of tours from that city in this national reserve, and trekking tours, day tours. There are a lot of possibilities to get out into the nature there, which is, as I said, very, very beautiful. So what I did was, my first day on Sunday, I just walked around the city, enjoyed the sun because there was no sun before in Lima, so that was nice. And yeah, I just explored the city a bit and walked up to a viewing point above the city, which was like 3 kilometers away, where you could get a nice view of the city and the surrounding mountains. My first proper tour that I did was to a laguna, which was named Chavin. This is the biggest laguna in the Cordillera Blanca. So Huaraz is in between Cordillera Blanca and Cordillera Negra, so the white and the black Cordillera. And the white one always has snow, obviously, and the black one doesn't. So the biggest laguna in the white one is Laguna Chavin. So I took a tour there on my first day, and it was very impressive, very lovely. The color of the lagoon is just fantastic. And in the background of the lagoon you can see a high mountain, which is actually the mountain of the logo of Paramount Pictures. I didn't know that when I went there, but I figured out on the way. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. My second tour was to Laguna 69. I have no idea why it's called Laguna 69, but it's one of the most known lagunas there as well. It's not as touristy as Laguna Chavin because you have to do a 3-hour hike to get there. So it's just about 7 kilometers from the drop-off point to the laguna. But it's kind of high. You start at around 3,900 something meters, and Laguna is at 4,600. So the altitude does make it kind of exhausting. And when I went there, it was not too good weather. It was drizzling, and on top we even had a little bit of snow. But the Laguna is beautiful as well. You have the glaciers behind the Laguna when you get up there. So that was kind of exhausting, but definitely worth it and very, very nice. 4:30 in the morning, ready for a tour, just me and the dog. So the day after that, I went to a glacier called Pastoui, which is something else than a laguna, although there's also a laguna next to it. And yeah, that's just a very famous glacier there that you can visit without too big of an effort. However, the glacier is retreating very, very fast due to climate change, which is, yeah, kind of sad. Gasified waters. Tour and the last tour that I did was a bit more relaxing and a bit more of history. It was a tour to Chavin, and Chavin is an archaeological site about 2 hours away from Huaraz, and people don't really know exactly what it was for, but it was kind of a temple for priests for the Chavin culture. So these are one of the oldest cultures that are known in Peru, and it's also the oldest ensemble of stone buildings that they have in Peru, and dates back to somewhere in between the 15th and the 5th century before Christ. So that was not a lot of hiking, but very interesting to see as well. Although there's not too much left, or there's not too much to be explored, except this temple complex. That was nevertheless very interesting. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me. I really enjoyed my trip, and if you watch all my videos, thank you a lot. And yeah, maybe see you in Germany.